Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And starting in this one, Shohei Ohtani. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That one misses. 1-1.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Edman makes the grab, one down. So here is Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. And that's outside, and that's ball one. And another ball. Swing and a miss. 2-1 now. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here with my pal Singy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Ranger Suarez.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Back now in Toronto. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Castellanos hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Mookie now. And a swing and a miss. One out, bases empty. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. Mookie bats down on strikes. Two down, bases empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he back here at Rogers Center, stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Schwarber. Ohtani back to work.
Ball, that's out.
That one misses, and it's 1-0. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. That just misses. 3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. And there's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Fastball for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
To second, there's one. On to Freddie. Double play. This is Bryson Stott. Stott in his 4th year, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. That's inside, and the count is 1-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Second inning here, no score. Not close with that one, and that's ball 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And it remains 2-2. Has room, and he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom half of inning number 2. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. The batter now will be Will Smith. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. It's 0-1. Freeman gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hit in the air, center field. Rojas under it. He makes the grab. One down. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
And strike two.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Out to short. They take the force out, and that's the inning. And we're back on to the third inning, and now it's Alec Bohm. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Not even close there. And it's a ball and a strike. On the ground, 2-ball. The throw to second is offline. The throw won't get there in time, and they don't get an out on the play. And now for the Phillies, Johan Rojas. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, that's 1. How about that double play?
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Turner batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Misses outside, and the count even 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Harper in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Turner runs. Swing and a miss. And
1 ball,
safe.
1 strike.
It's a stolen base. Turner at second with 2 down. Gonna count 1-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Back now in Toronto. Muncy digs in. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep into counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
That one drifts inside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. Andy Pop. Getting ready to hit. Hit in the air left field. Kepler on the move to the gap. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one. 0 and 1.
0 and 1.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And it hits the fence. And he's got a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at-bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
And fouled off. Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and that will end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. And digging in for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. Swings through that one out in front that time. And a foul ball. Just missed. And that one is downstairs. And the count is even, 2 and 2. Good eye in that spot. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
All over that one right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Schwarber now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Well, these Phillies do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And down on strikes he goes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Flied out his first time. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. That one is gone. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 3-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here comes Alec Boehm. They say you win. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Rojas on the move. Puts it away for the out. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Will Smith to the plate. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one the other way. Makes the catch. Inning over. New inning getting started. Now batting Max Kepler. Ohtani back to work. Ball one, no strikes.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And there's a ball.
One strike.
That one inside. Ball three. Hard hit right side. Edman slings to first. One away here in the fifth. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies.
The center fielder, Johan Rojas.
Hammered, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting.
Trey Turner now.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 51, Alex.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Harper now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Rojas off of first with 2 away. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and the inning is over. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Conforto, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now back, second baseman, Tommy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. There's the strike.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That's outside. And the count 1-2.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit.
Ball.
Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting,
Max
the third
Muncy at the
baseman,
dish.
Max
0 for 1. He struck out
Muncy.
swinging last time. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Popped up. Dunks one into left. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded. Nobody out.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. Not much you can do about that one on the mound. Made a good pitch inside and jammed him. He just found a way.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Stop. Toss to second. And a run scores on the double play. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss. 2 outs and a runner at third. Last half of inning number 5. This one popped up. Stop. Brings it in. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. JT Realmuto steps in. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch is outside, ball one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Got him swinging. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Just missed.
Outside.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And another ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Castellanos. 0 for 2 in this one. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add a run. It's 4-1.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
So 2 down. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Just missed. That's inside. Vesia maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Swings through that. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of
tosses to first. That ends the frame. Back here at Rogers Center, now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. Tap foul at the plate.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
And there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first, and Hernandez is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Freddie Freeman now. And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Now one missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Conforto on the move. And there's one down. Max Kepler at the plate.
For Philadelphia, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
The other way, Muncy. Slings to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Fastball right back to the mound. Tosses to first, And they go down fast. 3 outs on 3 pitches. Bottom of the 7th, and here is Will Smith. This to third. Boom. Throws on to first, and they get the out on Smith. Michael Conforto will climb in.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Got him. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Tommy Edman at the plate, 1 for 2. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Relay throw to second. Not in time. He's safe.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Muncy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
No
there.
balls, 2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Vesia back to work, and it's fouled away. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Pages under it. Brings it in. 1 away. Bryce Harper to the plate. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Freeman. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Now pitching for the Dodgers. Number 49. Blake.
That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. Realmuto on at second with 2 down. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Two and 2. Line drive, base hit right field. Here comes Realmuto around third. He will score. And he'll pull into second safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages.
Now pitching for the
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. One up, one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Strom, an all-star a season ago, 33 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of North Dakota. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
On the ground, right side. Inning over. Back now in Toronto. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Foul ball. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first. 1 up, 1 down. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. First pitch misses. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Outside low. 2 balls, no strikes.
2-0.
And that's outside. Inside ball 4.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So a man aboard. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Snags it for the second out. Throw over to first.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Rojas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a foul ball. There's a swing and a drive. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. And we're back. And now, Teoscar Hernandez. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 5-2.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Here is Freddie Freeman.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And up to the plate is Will Smith. And first offering is fouled off. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Conforto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a foul pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. This could end it. On the ground, and this should do it. Ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap.
I gotta do better. 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 I gotta.
Que refleja.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Starting on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 away. So Harper stands in. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Realmuto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, bases empty. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right back to him on the mound. Over to first, and Realmuto is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. Back here in San Francisco. And on the hill in this one, Aaron Nola. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Little chopper rolls foul. Swings through that one.
Well, Boog, you have to watch out for that filthy curveball from Nola. It's got sharp break and is considered to be one of the best pitches in the game. Hitters typically struggle to make contact with the pitch.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Hit hard, base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner from second crosses the plate. In there safely.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball. tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Michael Conforto, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. There's a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Puts a bunt down. They score a run thanks to the infield single. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's Mookie Betts. That's to third. Over to stop for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Here's a big power threat. Kyle Schwarber. Ohtani back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
That's cheddar, baby. Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. And ball one.
Counts 1-0.
That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Against good pitchers, you got to take advantage of the mistakes. That was right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't miss a stitch.
This is Bryson Stott. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Castellanos at first, one gone. And a foul ball. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Inside, ball one.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. And now it's Alec Bohm. In the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the second. Here's some real power at the plate. Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swing and a ground ball. And they get Edman for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Way inside. That one ripped. Way back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
He was all over that one. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Freeman now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and Freeman blasts one to right. Back there. Up onto the arcade and gone. See you later. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 4-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. And that misses. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that ends the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, on to the 3rd inning. Now batting Max Kepler. Kepler measures 6 feet 4 inches, 32 years old, and he was born in Germany. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
0-1.
Rojas makes his way towards it, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one down. Next to hit, Johan Rojas. Reaching back towards the wall. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the shortstop, Trey Turner, led off the game with a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. That one off the bad part of the bat. Just a lazy fly ball. Makes the catch. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Gets a piece and stays alive. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a good eye there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Nola fires. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He doubled home a run in his first AB. On the ground, right side. Stop. And Hernandez is out. 2 down, base is empty. And here is Michael Conforto. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Phils, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Smith gathers, throws, beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. And now it is JT Realmuto. Grounded out back to the pitcher his first time. Conforto ranging into the alley. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Clips the corner, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
In there at the knees. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Muncy to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ball one there. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. A little bit low. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
So they turn to their closer, Jordan Romano.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Man at second. Absolutely frozen with a backdoor slider for strike 3. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled his first time up. And there's a strike.
Doubled up on the slider away.
0-1's the count.
Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Ready now for the 5th inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Ohtani back to work. Off the plate inside. Ball 1.
Well, these Phillies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one gone. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Rojas makes a move towards the gap. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. Romano. Multi-time All-Star. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Gets it to first, and a quick out number 1. The batter now will be Will Smith. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Fastball for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Shohei Ohtani. When he first joined the league, the Angels batted him 8th, and he wouldn't hit on days he pitched. Singy, do you remember who was DHing for the Angels at the time?
Oh, Boo, come on now. How can you forget a future Hall of Famer, Albert Pujols?
You're good.
Thank you.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in San Francisco, all set for the top of the 6th. Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. And that is out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Johan Rojas stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. The Dodgers leading by 4, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. 0 for 2 in this one. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Next pitch is outside. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good. It's 4-1.
That pitch looked like the splitter, but normally doesn't stay that high in the zone. The bottom falls out, at least to bring it around belt level, but that one just stayed up, and with that kind of velocity, it's going to get hit really hard, as it did right there.
So 2 down, and now here is Harper, the first overall pick back in 2010. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Up the middle, bats up with it. The throw to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch swinging.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Way out front for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And first offering is fouled off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Betts around second, headed for third. The relay hung up in a rundown now. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Matt Strom will take over here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Betts on third with 2 out. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that gets down into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Number 51, Alex.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Rojas on the move and makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away. So digging in, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos swings, drills one to center. Rojas going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Not close with that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Line drive. Base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. He's safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Now fly ball to right center. And it's into the gap. The run comes in from second, and it's a 1-run game. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Chance now to even this game if they can put a ball in play, maybe an error, maybe a hit.
Max Kepler at the plate. Right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And first offering is fouled off. And he swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, Miguel Rojas. First pitch swinging, and it's a knock.
Wastes no time there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Rojas, the base runner at first with 1 out. That one just misses. 1-2 the count. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Will Smith to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that one hammered. And that is that. Back here at Oracle Park. And now the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Vesia back to work. There's one away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Turner, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air out towards right center. Rojas racing into the alley. Can't reach this one. It gets down. Around second now as they still don't have it. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because
lined into left center, should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. Tie game here in the eighth. Here comes the throw.
big RBI for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's JT Realmuto. Check swing, called strike.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And he deals. Pitch in the dirt, and a count 1-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Muncy whips it across. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That one 95 to finish him off. And now Teoscar Hernandez. That's towards center. 2 away now. Michael Conforto will climb in. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. A dive, and he can't haul it in. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. And Mookie takes. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 6-4.
They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
So 2 down. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. back here in San Francisco. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 66, Hammer.
And that one fouled off. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That's down and in. Ground ball up the middle. Bats up with it. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. Bryson Stott now at the plate.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And here comes Alec Bohm. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Headed towards the corner. And that is a foul ball. Scott is just 1 strike away. And ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one.